And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Morris.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, the one-and-done draft requirement will be abolished very soon. In the meantime, the G League professional path has been introduced for those looking to come straight out of high school. A salary of $125,000, potential endorsements, and access to NBA development has enticed more than a few to pursue this new avenue. Kevin?
The G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Brandon, looking ahead to the playoffs, when you made your first postseason appearance, were you surprised by the intensity you found once you got there?
Kevin, it was my second season. I was playing for the Clippers, so getting into the playoffs was quite miraculous on its own accord for the organization. But the level of detail in the playoffs and intensity in the playoffs, they know everything that you're going to do. And we were playing against the Utah Jazz, which at that time...
Some pretty good players.
Yes, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, the great Jerry Sloan as a head coach. It was a wonderful experience, but you understood that the playoffs were different. Absolutely something different in terms of the intensity and what it is that that team knew about you.
Right. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Beverley. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverley doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And now just over a minute played here in the first. On target from 13 feet.
And with the body control and jump shot Lowry possesses, he has been known to torch you from the perimeter.
Now here's Leonard. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. No good from the wing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Beverley dishes to Leonard. The pass to Zubac. Shoots over VanVleet. Second chance shot. It's blocked. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Leonard. Anunoby kicks to VanVleet. Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. The past month has been surreal. 12th in scoring and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think.
I think Patrick Beverley loves the challenge every night to shut down his man. Takes great pride on the defensive end.
And George, here we go. Over Lowry. Los Angeles with another miss. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Siakam hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Leonard looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's one of the most uniquely built players in the NBA, and Kawhi Leonard draws contact often. I'm not sure he feels it, but he gets it.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
When he came into the NBA, Kawhi Leonard wasn't the most refined player, but something in Spurs management and with the work of the coaching staff, they found a superstar.
Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Siakam against Zubac. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Van Vliet. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Leonard. Shoots over Powell. Leonard with the bucket.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
Now here's Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
As passing another high point in that game, he made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Beverley after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Beverley the pass to George. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. Bounce
pass from Beverley. Leonard against Powell. And it's Leonard missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, Paul George, not a guy you want to send to the free throw line. Always around 85%, sometimes even up to 90 from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Toronto leading by 8. Siakam looking around. And the rejection by Zubac. Fires from 14. That's good for George on the assist by Beverly.
Think back to when Paul George entered the league in the 2010-11 season for the Indiana Pacers. A skinny kid. Not so much anymore.
Now here's Lowry. 6 points for him. And good that time. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers, trailing here by 8. Outside, George. Shoots over Van Vliet. George, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Siakam, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls. Siakam hits them both. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan, too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
Here's Siakam. Paul George making his last shot. Shoots over Zubac. Siakam misses.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Beverly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And stolen by Siakam. Outside Lowry. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers trail by 6. A floater, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
That one goes. Count it.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Zubac. On the money with the open jumper. Toronto leading by 6. Siakam outside. And the rejection by Zubac.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Back to Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And now it's just a 4-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Pass to Siakam. Ibaka down low. Working on Zubac. Ibaka, no luck. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, on that kind of move, Paul George is such a great scorer. He can stay in control, even at full speed.
Lowry against Beverly. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
George with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Toronto, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he makes the first. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Zubac. JaMychal Green comes in for Marcus Morris. Williams, he's checked in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Raptors also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Norman Powell. And McCaw is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And that one's good by Noah.
Noah gets in that deep. The defense going to have a tough time dealing with him that low. He's got skills enough to score under the bucket.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Siakam. Here's McCaw, guarded by Green. Here's Gasol. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Now, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Van Vliet gets to Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to McCaw. Knocked loose. Green with the block. Jackson looking it over. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McCall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Jackson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Van Vliet, defended by George. Van Vliet passes to Gasol. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Jackson. Launches a 3.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
The Clippers in the lead. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Noah is out there with Green. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Williams. And it's George in at the small forward. Shot clock at 6. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's McCall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Van Vliet. Noah with the block.
Well, the long reach of Noah and the good timing, that helps get that block thrown.
Anunoby, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Williams can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
A nice shot by Gasol.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Van Vliet with it, defended by George. Left side Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. There's the pass to McCaw. Now Van Vliet, guarded by Jackson. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Passes to Anunoby. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Hollis Jefferson can't tie it up as that one misses. George, that's a two-pointer. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Gasol kicks to McCaw. Back to Gasol. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from McCaw. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Golden State Warriors. Here's George. Feeds it to Jackson. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Player development, not just a coach's job, Brent, something you're active in right now. And, you know, there are some players who are playing currently, who are terrific mentors and teachers on teams.
There's no doubt about it that there are guys. I think about first what Vince Carter has provided to the teams he's been around in the past couple seasons. Zach Randolph, to some degree, was doing that as he moved from Memphis to Sacramento. But there are guys who are still players and that are on the floor contributing and doing big things, like Chris Paul and Mike Conley, that are such huge attributes to an organization when they start to introduce the changeover in their roster or the next phase of their team. You got to give a lot of kudos and appreciate the fact that players who've been that great for that long accept and willingly accept, Kevin, the role of teaching young guys and paying it forward.
And role players that have been like Calderon and Haslam, who have not been stars, but have been important parts of their organization.
Also, tremendous examples of what it means to be a professional day in and day out. If your responsibilities aren't as great as the top 4 or 5 players, there's still things you can do to make your team better on a daily basis. Those are 2 great names, Kevin.
And here are the Clippers now after the Raptors pick up 2. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Williams. Putting up about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Boucher. Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Van Vliet, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
Now here's Green. He had 13 points in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
The Raptors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. McCaw, the pass to Boucher. Raptors moving the ball around. Gasol finds Van Vliet. Back to Gasol. Fires the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Gasol's got 5 now.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Offensive rebound. Noah. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Here's Van Vliet. The three-pointer, no good. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Jackson misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Anunoby, sinks the 15-footer. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense certainly wasn't bad, but they've got to be a little bit quicker on contesting the shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
For the Clippers, Morris is checked in for Noah. Leonard comes in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Norman Powell's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Patrick McCaw. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost
his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Gasol score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. Let's go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And herein lies the problem with trying to defend Leonard, his versatility. You take one thing away, he hurts you with another.
Pass to Anunoby. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Nuggets, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Now the pass to Beverly. Now, here is Morris. The dish to Jackson. They get a hand on it. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Leonard, the pass to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Fades. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 4.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Pass to Leonard. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Now here's Powell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like, and you cover a lot of football, where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them, and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka is checked in for Gasol. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Anunoby. Clippers trail by 4. And here's Jackson. He's got 9. Looking to end his cold spell. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Zubac against Siakam. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Beverly, and it's all evened up.
Beverly showing a bit of his speed right there, out of the blocks, hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
Jackson against Powell. The feed to Lowry. Tries it from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Clippers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The Raptors making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Jackson.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
And there it is for him. Lowry's got 13 points. L.A. has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. 16 feet away. Morris kicks to Zubats. Clock at 6. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 4th assist in this one. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Ibaka outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Pass to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard kicks to Zubats. No good from outside.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Powell against Jackson. Back to Lowry. Nails the wide open jump shot. 15 points in the game.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 14. Jackson is doubled from 10 feet out. That one misses. Some solid defense from Ibaka. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. .41 seconds left in the first half of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
For Toronto, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Throw good. Siakam. .34 seconds left to play in the first half. Leonard against Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Siakam. A miss that time would have put him up. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Beverly the pass to Morris. And it's blocked. Here's Hollis Jefferson. From deep three-point range. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Kawhi Leonard is one of those nights. He had 14 points and 2 rebounds. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, their reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Ed Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. And it goes down 2 points. George has got the first points of the second half up on the boards for Los Angeles. Van Vliet looking around. The teardrop falls in. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here is George. Now here is Morris. Back to George. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Raptors. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And I think for Toronto, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
It's a great point, GA. I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. George with the defensive effort. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Beverly against Lowry. Beverly the pass to George. Shoots the 3. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's George after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Beverly. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's putting up about 5 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Raptors with the lead. Siakam outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. The Clippers third.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
And the first one drops. Siakam hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's George on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Feeds it to Morris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Noah's checked in.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 15. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Williams, he's checked in for Patrick Beverley.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
The Clippers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Toronto. Throw good, Lou Williams.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 12. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Williams. He has 5. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's blocked. Siakam against Morris. Siakam misses. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's George. And it's blocked. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Leonard. Shoots from 12. Anunoby, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Williams scanning the floor. Morris finds George. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ibaka. And it's George missing.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
He's off on that one. Great defense that time from Noah. Now, here is George. Guarded closely. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Ibaka kicks to McCaw. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Now, here is George. Covered by Van Vliet.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McCaw. Great D that time from Leonard.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Can't be too physical with Noah. He's adept at drawing the contact while shooting the basketball.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Now Noah's making an impact right now on both ends of the floor. Good defender and a great passer.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Morris. And the second free throw, good. Raptors trail by 7. Here's McCaw. Right side Gasol. And the pass to McCaw. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. That's good on the jump shot.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run. Passes it to Green. George looking around. Back to Green. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Green's got the lead back up to 7 now for Los Angeles. Toronto, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Powell. Floats one up. A shot off that time. Great defense that time from Noah.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Williams gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Anunoby. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Here's McCaw. He's guarded by Williams. Outside for Gasol. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You look at the Clippers. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
And once the playoffs do arrive, they won't be intimidated. They got underdogs early on, but during the course of the regular season, they've proven they can handle any situation and any opponent, no matter how tough.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's McCall. The pass to Gasol. And they get it. They grab their own miss. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Gasol's got 9.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Jackson with the bounce pass. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors trail by 13. Here's McCall. Passes it to Gasol. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's McCall. Drills the three-pointer. He has 7.
He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now Jackson. 14 points for him. Here's Leonard. Drilled from 11 feet out. Leonard's got 23.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Left side Gasol. Over Noah. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Marc Gasol.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Leonard. 23 points in the game. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Pass to McCaw. Powell with it. Out to the wing. Gasol wide open. He fires. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
1:37 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you have to have appreciation for how Gasol does everything well. Polished scorer, skilled rebounder, solid passer, and the man defends.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Noah. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. And the Raptors also making a change. Lowry's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:30 left in the third. Jackson dishes to Leonard. Wide open. Boucher with the rebound. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lowry. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Raptors trail by 12. Powell, the pass to Lowry. Outside for Gasol. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Outside Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Lowry with the ball. They've got Jackson. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Beverly in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Siakam. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
Leonard on the wing. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Lowry against Beverly. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Powell. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 31 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Ibaka outside. Siakam against Morris. Siakam outside. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Lowry against Beverly. And Leonard has it in the corner. Shoots over Powell. Off the left rim and out. Raptors trail by 7. Siakam outside. Passes it to Lowry. Off target with his 3. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Morris against Siakam. Morris with the bucket.
And the confidence of Morris. Even with the hand in his face, he knows he can deliver.
Siakam outside. Count that one. Siakam's got 20 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Jackson passes to Leonard. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
George is checked in for Los Angeles. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. And Leonard no good on that one. Raptors trail by 9. The drive by Siakam. Yes, that goes in. Siakam's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Lowry against Beverly. This is to Leonard. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Clippers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Zubac. Morris inside. Defended by Ibaka. Morris, no good. Raptors trail by 5. A 3-ball. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Ibaka. Siakam's got 27 points.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Beverly dishes to George. George double-teamed. A three from Morris. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here's Lowry. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, George, and stolen by Siakam. And here's Lowry. To the left wing. Tipped away. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lowry. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Beverly looking around. Pass to Zubac. Now Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. They need this one. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, the claw using those broad shoulders and those hands, snatching that one down, wasting no time going back up.
Here's Siakam. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. He's covered by Leonard. They shoot again. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Van Vliet. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got 37.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Raptors trail by 4. Now, here's Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverly. And he makes both free throws. Here is Williams. Passes it to Leonard. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lowry kicks to Siakam. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Morris. He dishes it to George. Back to Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists in the game.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Now, here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubats has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the paint, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Van Vliet with it, defended by George. Here's Lowry. Takes it out to Siakam. Anunoby passes to Siakam.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Van Vliet with it. Leonard's there. Lowry with the ball. Williams picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Siakam against Morris. But they'll get another chance. Here's Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 21.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Leonard, no luck. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Floats one, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
One shot.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. Now George. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
It's Williams with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Anunoby. Drops in the layup for 2.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
On the wing, Williams. While recovering. Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Raptors trail by 3. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Down low. Here's Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is George. Defense is right there.
If Paul George doesn't mind tight defense, I think he can get around them, and he maintains some great ball handling mechanics, even with the guy in his face.
Now, here's Siakam. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside, whoops, they pick off the pass. Down low. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Van Vliet.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And George, here we go. It drops.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Siakam passes to Ibaka. Here's Anunoby. Lowry with the ball. Ibaka. This is to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Changes up. Count it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this is where Ibaka's steely demeanor serves him well. No hesitation under pressure.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Beverly. There's the 3. They get it again. Takes it out to Leonard. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And the Clippers call time here. They lead by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And it's the Clippers with the ball, and that's an intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws. Bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And a deep three from Lowry. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.